Hey y'all, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today I have a large grocery haul for you. It is going to be H-E-B as well as Trader Joe's. I picked up some things for the whole rest of the week for the groceries, as well as some special items for dinner tonight. We're having a friend over for dinner with his new fiance. First time we're gonna get to meet her, so we're excited for that. So I'm making a special dinner to celebrate their engagement. And I also picked up some pumpkins. So I'm outside right now and I wanted to show you quickly what the pumpkins look like before we jumped into the grocery haul, and I shared everything that I got there. So this is our front entrance. We have a little bench over here that we got from IKEA. My mom found this cute outdoor pillow for us. And then we have this little, this is actually supposed to be like a stool, but we use it to like set coffee on, and it's kind of like grimy right now. It gets like pollen on it and we have to like keep it washed off, so we'll have to do that. And then this is our cute little mat. It says this is our happy place. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Just like in the mat section, and it's kind of weird though, it's been a little bit discolored, so one portion didn't get wet with rain but the other did, and so it's kind of like a different color in that spot. And then we have our just plant that we have out here normally in this big huge planter. And then I just picked up some pumpkins. So this big one here is called a Cinderella pumpkin, and it was like $12.98. And then this one was actually called a pink pumpkin, I guess because it like fades down to the bottom. They also had some that were called blue pumpkins, but I really liked this one. And then I got these two little, they call them snowballs, I think, and they were $2.50 each. And I think the pink pumpkin was $6.98. So $6.98, $12.98, and then this, so that was what, $25 for all these pumpkins, which I just really love these colors. I have a decorative pumpkin inside that I use for our dining room table every year that is a blue color, and so I just like this like subdued pumpkin color. So I might rearrange them and put them in different spots, but that's what it looks like for now. And I'll go show you guys the groceries. Okay, so back inside now, and I have all the groceries laid out to show you. This is my quick reminder, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up for this video if you like to see grocery hauls just like this. Let's get into the groceries. All right, so I want to start over here with the Trader Joe's stuff, and then we'll move into the H-E-B stuff. So I picked up some of this apple or spice cider. It's an apple juice blend made of fresh apples, it says. I don't know. Yep, it's 100% juice, so that's awesome. I do not like to get like those juice cocktails, so I always like to check. I did not check this time, but I'm happy to see that it is. I think I'm going to use this on Halloween night and maybe add a little Captain Morgan spiced rum to it, put it in the crock pot, and then let it simmer, and then that'll kind of be like a little spiced drink for us to have. Hopefully it'll be cool on Halloween night, who knows. And then I picked up some wine. I got a little bit of an assortment because we are having company for dinner and I don't really know what they like to drink. I did get this Grifone Pinot Grigio. It is made of organic grapes, and this is kind of one of my go-to little white wines. They also have a couple different, this brand has a lot of them at Trader Joe's, so this is the one I get. I'm going to use this in the risotto tonight. I'm going to be making an herb salmon mushroom risotto as well as some green beans. And then we're going to put out a little charcuterie tray beforehand for when they get here. And then probably I have this no-bake cheesecake mix, which I guess is actually like right here. I can show you. I just picked up this no-bake cheesecake mix from Kroger. It was on clearance actually. It's originally $2.79 and I got it for 99 cents. I always pop by that section just to see what they have. The box is like not damaged in any way. The only reason it's on clearance is because it actually expires November 5th. Which is, you know, like 2 weeks away from now. So since it expires, they put it on clearance. I snagged it up and I knew I'm just going to make this something super simple. You know, you add the butter, the milk, and sugar in here. So there's not a lot of like ingredients in here that would really be like, I would be worried about being so close to the expiration date for. So that's what I'm going to make for dessert tonight. I think I might put them in little mini, little tart pans though, instead of doing like a big one. So that's what we're gonna on the menu tonight. So I have this wine to go into the mushroom risotto. And then I picked up this Pinot Noir. It's this Line 39 Pinot Noir from California. I have not tried this one before. It's a 2018. I thought this one would be a good bottle to have with salmon since it's more, you know, Pinot Noirs typically kind of goes with everything. So I picked up that. I picked up this La Sorrente Garnacha. I've had this one before and I like it, but I know that it's just a little bit different, and sometimes people haven't had a Grenache before, so I'll offer that if they want to try that. And then I also got a couple bottles of Carmenere. This is just what I drink from there. They have 2 different types of Carmenere right now at Trader Joe's. This one's from the Colchagua Valley. The other one I think was from the Moal Valley, and I don't like that valley's wine. I prefer Colchagua. If you follow or have learned anything about wine at all, the valley really does distinguish the taste, and it does make it taste differently because of the climate, terrain, the rain, all that sort of stuff around that really changes the texture and flavor of the grapes. So that is why I like Colchagua. And then I got this. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's basically a sparkling rosé, and I've really been into sparkling rosés ever since we went on our anniversary trip. I guess like 3 weekends back. I had this Moet and Chandon sparkling rosé, and I absolutely loved it. So now I'm trying to find a version that isn't as expensive. This was the most expensive wine out of all of these. This was $10.99, and this one I think was about $7. This one was about $7. These are $4.50 each, and then this one I think is $5 or $5.99. I can't remember quite which one it is. But the wine at Trader Joe's is really reasonably priced, so that's why I love to go there and get it there. Then I got a bunch of different crackers for the charcuterie board. I got this organic garlic naan crackers. I haven't tried these before. They just looked really good. If you go to Trader Joe's, the crackers and things like this are actually going to be in the freezer section, and they're kind of like above the shelf. I guess that's how they like can save on air conditioning costs by keeping things that might go bad up there. Then I got these pita bite crackers, and they're just like these little crispy crackers. I like these. I've had these before. They also have a whole grain version, but I prefer this version. Then I got these 3-seed beet crackers. Have not tried these before, so we'll have to see what they taste like. They just look like little chips of beets, and they are gluten-free. Then I got these Italian breadsticks with olive oil. These are a little bit different. I thought I'd just throw a couple of them out there and see if anybody wants one of those. And then I got also, these are not crackers, these are dog treats for Rebel. Peanut butter and banana. He doesn't know they're here yet, but they are grain-free. And they have a lot of different fun dog treats like this at Trader Joe's. They also do some seasonal treats. Like right now they have like pumpkin treats, so it's kind of fun. I got this spinach and artichoke dip in the freezer section. I always get this. This is my favorite dip from there. It's super easy to make. It's like 2.5 minutes in the microwave. You stir it up and then do 2 minutes more. It comes out really hot, but it's super delicious and great for crackers, and also just fun for like an easy game day snack. If people like show up to your house randomly like they do to mine all the time, you can always have a little snack on hand in the freezer. I also got these chicken spring rolls. I love these. I tried these a couple months back when I saw another lady pick them up, and me and Adam really like them. They're great to go on the side of if you're going to do any sort of like Chinese like frozen meal, any sort of thing like that. And then also these fried olive bites. I have not tried these before. It says they're breaded, I don't know how to pronounce that olive, but Encolomata olives, pieces of cheese filling. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but you know, Adam loves olives. He's always eating olives. Try to see if I can find the instructions for this. So basically it says heat from frozen, take them all out, put on a baking sheet, and bake for 8 to 11 minutes. So they just looked interesting to me, and Adam is a huge fan of olives, so I thought I would give these a try. Sorry about that, my camera died, so I switched the battery. Now to begin with all of the H-E-B items, starting with some produce, I got some limes. I like to use these for garnishes on cocktails or to make margaritas from scratch. Also, I use these for marinating some chicken, so I'll use juice of lime or lemon with olive oil and some seasoning and marinate some chicken. We're going to be doing that this week for a grilled chicken salad. I will put the menu down below in the description box, but also if you follow me on Instagram, you can, I'll put a little like image there that you can actually screenshot and save if you're interested in making any of the things I'm making. Okay, so I got some green beans. This is for tonight. My friend requested these specifically. He, I guess, remembers when I made him green beans a long time ago, and he wants to have them again. So I told him my green beans might have changed the way that I do them, but I'll do them for you. And then I got some garlic cloves. I got 2 zucchini. I made zoodles last week, and the way that my machine works for the zoodles, you end up with like an end piece on one side of it, and I cut it in half and so you end up with like 2 end pieces. So I just grabbed 2 of these to kind of round out those other pieces that I saved, and we'll have those tomorrow as a side of dinner. I got this backyard barbecue chopped salad kit. Adam's gonna make this one day when he cooks dinner. He loves to do these. It's just an easy vegetable for him to just mix up quickly and not have to worry about that. So he's gonna do, I think, like roasted potatoes, and this is his side that day. Some romaine hearts, again, for our salad, as well as if we wanna make any salads during the week at lunchtime. I'll come back to this in a minute. I got some of these portobello mushrooms. These were only $6.08 for all of these, and I got 6 of them. So I like to get in the bulk section with these, because if you buy them in the styrofoam container wrapped in saran wrap or whatever they use for it, if you buy them like that, you get like 2, maybe 3, and sometimes they're really smushed. You don't get to pick out what size they are. You don't get to pick out if they're, you know, round caps or flattened. These are very round, most of the ones that I picked out here. So, and I got some smaller ones so we can have a couple of them. I'm gonna make pizza stuffed mushrooms with these. So this whole bag was $6, and there's 6 of them in here, instead of paying $6 for 2 or 3 that were like not the ones that you wanted. I got a couple Poblanos. I'm gonna be making this ranch style turkey chili that Rachel Ray's recipe that I really love. I'm gonna be making that later on this week, so that's what that's for. And then I got these eggs. I just picked up 12 of these because we still have 6 from our other package, so I didn't want to like get too many. But I picked up 12 or just a dozen eggs. They were like $4.84, I think, for a dozen. Then I got some chicken broth. I got a big one and a small one because I'm probably going to use most of this larger one when I make the risotto tonight. So that's going to be kind of an important component. I do always get the reduced sodium kind so that I can control how much salt is in it and I don't have to worry about that. Also, I got this arborio rice. This is not my favorite brand, so I was kind of irritated when I got to this section. I don't think I've looked for arborio rice in this H-E-B that's closest to my house before, but H-E-B normally has their own brand of arborio, and they didn't have it there. They had basmati and jasmine, but not arborio. So I got this kind, and I don't know, maybe I'm just being picky, but I have used this before, like in a pinch when the H-E-B didn't have it, and it just doesn't come out with the same texture, I feel like. I don't know if these are like drier or something. I don't know what it is, but this rice does not have the same texture, and so I don't know where they source their rice from compared to H-E-B, but the H-E-B one just seems to produce like a smoother, not as chewy texture, even though I'm doing the exact same thing. I've been making this rice dish for like 10 or 15 years now, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe I can like soak them before. I don't know if you can do that with rice. I'm gonna try to figure it out because I don't want to run into this problem again, because I was pretty irritated when I came to the aisle and they didn't have it. I got whole milk, just another gallon of this, or half gallon of this. We go through about a half gallon a week. I buy one every week, and then sometimes we don't need it all, but we end up using it eventually. Some heavy cream. This is for one of the recipes I have later this week. I think it's the casserole recipe. Sour cream. I just love to keep this on hand. It also had a 50% off coupon for this if you bought the big size, so I just went ahead and did that to save some money. Parmesan cheese. This is going to be for the risotto tonight. I have some in the fridge already, but I'm going to probably use all of it, and so I like to keep this on hand for, you know, anything that comes up. Mozzarella cheese. This is again for that casserole I was talking about later on this week. Cream cheese, same thing for the casserole. It's actually like a keto beef and broccoli casserole, so it's super simple. It's just like ground beef, broccoli, and cheese basically. So that's for that. I got some salmon. So I went and checked this out. I think my sister's going to join us for dinner, and so I knew that I needed 5 fillets. And so what I did is I got a whole fillet, and then I asked the guy to cut it for me. So it's about 2.3 pounds. It's $10 a pound. If you got the 4 fillets individually, it would be 1 pound 4 ounces for the package, and it was $15. So $15 for 1 pound 4 ounces, or $10 per pound. The $10 per pound is a better deal. So I went ahead and got it in the bulk like this, and then asked him to cut it. I said, can you try to do just 5 even pieces, and then if there's any scraps left, just throw it in the bag and I'll find some use for it. And he did. He was really nice. He did that. I don't know if you know that, but you can ask those people at the seafood counter to cut your stuff up for you. I think some places will even like steam things if you want to like have your lobster steamed or something like that. So super nice guy. He brought it back over there. I just said like, please make him look pretty. And he brought him back over here and he's like, do you want to see him? And I was like, no, 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 I trust you. So hopefully next time he'll remember me when I go back and he will take care of me again. So that's a little trick if you didn't know that. Ask them to cut it for you. Save yourself the heartache. Okay, I got a can of this V8 Spicy Hot. I love this stuff. This is just like a thing that I used to have as a kid, and as an adult now I've been having the spicy kind. So I'll just throw this in the fridge and this will just be like just a treat for me one day. Then I got this Clamato. I got two different kinds. I got this larger can that is 11.5 ounces, and then a bunch of these small cans that are 5.5. When Adam and I were having breakfast this morning, he was like, the only thing that this breakfast needs right now is a Bloody Mary. And I was like, well, go upstairs and make yourself one. And he was like, I don't think we have everything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab some of this so we can keep it upstairs underneath the bar. That way we have it whenever he wants it. Then one of the last food items I got was these breakfast sandwiches. There's 12 of them. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. These are, of course, like not the healthiest thing to eat for breakfast, but I looked at these versus the Jimmy Dean version as well. And when I checked the macros, I grabbed both packages, flipped them around and checked the macros. The H-E-B ones have 16 grams. Let's see if it'll zoom in there for you. It has 16 grams of protein on it. The Jimmy Dean ones only had 12. So the 16 grams here versus the 12 for the Jimmy Dean. This is 21 grams of fat. The Jimmy Dean had 28. The carbs were basically the same with the same amount of added sugar. So it just seems like, you know, for about the same calories, you're gaining the protein and losing some of the fat, which, you know, I don't really care about how much fat's in there. That's not a big deal for me. But having those extra 4 grams of protein, I think definitely helps hold me over for the rest of the day. So I went ahead and picked up these. Also, they are cheaper. So if you go to H-E-B, this is a cheaper deal. I counted it out. So Jimmy Dean only sells theirs in packages of 8 though. So you have to kind of do the math and it's funky, but that's okay. The last 2 items that are non-food items is a dish brush. So Adam really prefers to use this type of brush when he scrubs the dishes, and that's fine. If that's what he wants to use, I'll buy it. But the problem that I have with this is I had a Scotch-Brite one before and it just got so gross. Like I picked it up the other day and there's food stuck in it and I was like, this is disgusting. Like we have to get rid of this. So I'm hoping this one that has like more open bristles and there's no bristles on the end that are like really clustered together. I'm hoping that it'll like be easier to rinse the food out and we won't get like grease stuck in there and stuff. I do try to run it through the dishwasher every so often, but I actually ran that other one through the dishwasher twice and the food didn't come off. And so I think with this one, it's a little bit wider. You can actually kind of see inside of it. I hope that it stays cleaner longer because the other one was not very old at all. All right, the last thing that I picked up was this Foundry Candle Company Green Tea and Bamboo Candle. It's a soy blend. It was a $12 candle. I like the little cork top on it, and it I like the color too, so I think I'm gonna light this tonight before my friends come over. My sister actually is starting her own candle company, so I probably am not gonna be buying candles from other places for a while, but she is still working on everything, so I'm kind of waiting for her to get it up and running so I can actually purchase them from her, so she's not just giving me free candles all the time. I want to like support her business. But this one smelled really good, and so I like this scent, so I'm probably gonna light this one later. So that's it for the grocery haul. I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and let me know what you guys pick up on a regular week. What are you making for dinner this week? Comment down below and tell me. I'd love to get some ideas from you, and have a great day.